We're going to work some body hardening drills today. Your favorite and mine. All right. So here's the thing. The body hardening drill is not to see how far I can push my body before I die, right? If that was the case, we'd have injured people. It wouldn't be good. Make sense? All right. So let's see. Sir? All right. So Jeremy's going to come up here and he's going to help me. All right. So the first drill is we're going to have our hands up, right? And I'm going to increase contact until Jeremy starts to defend. So again, should I hit him as hard as I can on the first hit? No, I should probably give him a push. A little bit harder, right? Oh, you notice he's blowing out. Hit him again. Again. That's good. And he didn't want any more of that. That's a good thing to do. Does that make sense? This is my turn, and I'm going to, notice I roll my hips forward. He hit me before I was ready. Everybody saw that, right? I was not ready. Tried to kill me. I'm kidding. All right, roll my hips forward, right? Blow it out when he hits. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's about it for me. That was solid. Thank you, sir. So again, you're trying to see exactly kind of what your body takes before it, before you feel like you're gonna, you don't want it to be right before you're injured, but it should be like, okay, that was a solid hit. And then when I hit you that hard or kick you that hard later tonight, when we're fighting, you're like, man, Jeremy hit me harder than that. I'm good. So it's kind of a confidence check. Does that make sense? So when we're punching towards this area, for training purposes, where are we really trying to hit? Kind of in the abs. If you're hitting them in the liver, it's going to be harder, right? The liver is offside, right? And it's harder to defend. But right in the abs is a good place to hit. Abby was hitting me all the way up in the xiphoid process, the solar plexus. I was having to really tighten up, right? Be careful of hitting people there, right? It's a tender spot, but also you can break that little bone off the xiphoid process. There's a small piece of bone, essentially, or maybe cartilage. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but it's hanging down. It sticks out like a thumb. You don't want to bust that off, right? So again, you got to really tighten up. Make sense? Caleb and I are going to make kicks. Now again, once Caleb hits me the first time, I should be okay. He should hit. Now watch, I curl and tighten up. See how I tighten that up by lifting my hip slightly, and I drop my lat muscle down to tighten that up. He shouldn't be hitting me in the hip, the pelvic bone, or in the hip joint. It should be in the softer part in the rib area, right? So again, if he hits me all the way up in the armpit, not as bad, right? If he hits me all the way in the pelvic bone, it's going to be a little painful shot, but I can take those all day, right? Because it's bony. I want him to hit me where it's a little bit soft so I can be measuring how I tighten up. He hits, all right, and I give him one. He gives me one, I give him one. He gives me one, right? Give each other about 5 to 10. And again, you don't, if I'm hitting Caleb super hard and he's already hit me as hard as I want, I hit him, right? He takes it, he can hit me, I defend. If he still gives me the shot, I hit him a little harder, right? Again, if I'm not ready to take another shot, he kicks, I defend. Doesn't that make sense? Right? So that he knows you've hit me as hard as I can take. All right. You can't take a lot of shots to a nerve area. So again, what Joel's going to ultimately want to do is instead of taking it in the side of the leg, is he's going to roll his leg out slightly and take it in the top of the quad. Now, I don't want to kick him in his knee. If I do this, I'm probably going to lose that, right? Try not to do that. All right, if you do that and your shin is conditioned, you'll probably be okay. If you do that and your shin's not conditioned, well, you won't make that mistake twice until you condition the shin, right? So again, if he doesn't move, I'm going to hit him right in the common peroneal nerve. He's going to take 1 or 2 of those, and he's going to be done, right? Make sense? So again, if he wants to pick one, he should take the light one, the first one I give him, and see how it feels, right? So I kind of bip him, he kind of bips me. And he hit me right in the common peroneal nerve, I could tell. It was a good shot. Right? Now he's going to start rolling the knee out slightly. And I go, bam, 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 bam. Now you see I'm kind of dropping down on it? Now here's the thing. If he rolls his knee out and I'm kicking in an upward angle, it's going to slide up. It'll be less big. I'm kind of trying on purpose to meet it like at a 90-degree angle, if that makes sense. All right. Don't cripple each other. You got a lot of fun to do tonight. Just make sure give somebody some good training. So again, if I hit Joel this way and he does nothing, and I hit him again and he does nothing, I'm not kicking him very hard. One or two of those, he should be going, okay, I don't want that anymore. And he should be rolling that leg so he can trust that. Once Joel has hit me so many times, I can't take it, I'm going to start defending. In, right? And we can stop it up. Thank you, sir. Pretty good? 10 is about the max. You should be hitting pretty hard at 10. And Lyndon's going to put his hands behind his back and stick his chin out. Right? Lyndon's like, come on, coach, I trust you, but I don't know. How many of these can Lyndon take? How strong is his face? He's going to start blocking probably immediately. He's like, I don't think I want you to hit me in the face. You can't easily toughen up the face. Now, what you can do in self-defense, if you can't head movement, block, or move away, is you can take it in the forehead. That's the strongest place. We're not going to do that today. But ultimately, if he had to take a shot, he drops his chin, and it's going to be in the crown. Does that make sense? And hopefully, the person hitting him has a boxing glove on, because I could easily break my hand hitting his rock. Does that make sense? All right, get some gloves, a mouthpiece, and some shins. We must fight.